Pick that book up. This book was recommended by Bobby Emmett. It's called A Book of the Beginnings by Gerald Massey. On page 27, it says, the Tamahu are light, complex people. In Egyptian, Tama means people and created. Hue is white, light, ivory. The Tamahu are the created white people. Another book called Black Root Science. On page 44, it says, the sense in which I use the word light races does not mean the same as light-skinned black people. There are many black people with light skin, or you will know some so light they can pass for white, yet they are black people. Let's fast forward. The light races were made in a very specific way to remove every bit of dominant dark gene that was in them. They were made in 4 stages such that the entire period of their making lasted for exactly 666 years. Black people made them by removing the dominant dark gene from themselves. From every black person has 2 types of reproductive gene, one that is dark and dominant and another that is light and recessive. There is a method of suppressing the dominant gene, thereby allowing the recessive one to become predominant. When this procedure occurs in an uncontrolled or accidental manner, the resulting child is an albino. But a black albino is not the same as a light race person because the albinos still have the dark gene in them. It is simply suppressed at conception. In the case of the light race, the dark gene is completely absent. That's the reason light race people cannot give birth to a black baby. Y'all can read over the words that I'm skipping. So the second race, the Arabs, Jews, and the Middle Easterns, took about 200 more years to be bred from the first race. After about 200 more years, the third race, the yellow race, was bred out of the second. Altogether, that took 600 years. Then exactly 66 years after that, the first white babies were bred from the yellow race, meaning that the 4 races were completed after 666 years. Hence, it's said that the number of these beasts is 666. I'll address the matter of Yaqub much later. Your other questions can be wait, all right, bet. I'm not religious, but I do use religion for my spiritual journey because a lot of it can be used esoterically. So white people in every other race came from the black man and the black woman. It came from us. So we are their mothers and fathers. Also, we are the mothers and fathers of civilization. And we are an extension of God, right? Because we are God's children, God's chosen people. In the Zodiacs, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy